Welcome back to the Adventures in Silverno. This is Campaign 5, What the Fae, the Odyssey of Chaos, Episode 15. I'm going to take it back so you can know what's going on. 5 individuals were pulled from across the realms, bound to a age-old blood order that their great-great-great-grands signed them up for. You know how that goes. They are now the new formed Will of Asteri. They have moved to the Fae to challenge some quelling drama that is coming from these elemental ley lines that power the individual courts of the Fae. And the primordial princes, the creators of the elemental ley lines, are doomed or theorized to be returning, and the players are been set to stop those things. But before they did that, we had to make a little stop at Mom and Pop's house. We stopped over at one of our players, Desiree Elmira, played by Erica Nicholson, at her family tree, where we find our players. They have entered the family tree after fighting off the alarm system. Unbeknownst to them, a group of what's the nicest? We can just call them what they are: domestic terrorists. Have snuck in behind them, unbeknownst to them, and now they are in the throes of it. The players have been separated, and they are now each facing a personal threat. Desiree Elmira finds herself at her mother's tree, where she was attempting to commune with her before a green, putrid-skinned dryad stepped out of that tree, threw up a circle, I should say, of noxious gas surrounding her, and said, "I'm about to kill you." And that is where we are all starting. So we will jump to the top of. So you guys didn't roll initiative. Because I already have that for you. When it comes to your turn, I will ask you for an initiative roll, which will be contested against the person you're going up against, just to see who's going first in those moments.
Okay.
But before we do that, we ended last episode with with a Fae fumble from Byron Grimes, and so we're gonna see where that's going. 1, 2, 3, 4. D10. Ooh, it is going to go to the Tanner Messer. So I need a D100 roll from you, Tanner.
Uh-oh.
Woody, please.
Okay, let me go to my dice roller.
The easiest way to do it. And the person who's with somebody, so let's see what happens there.
All right.
And you are... Okay, because I have different ones for you. Okay.
I got a 70.
70. Boop, 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 boop. Okay. As you're standing, and you are with Tidbit, and there are 2 enemies in front of you. One is a large tree-like creature that is moving towards you, and then a elf that is walking towards you. You saw that he had one eye. I don't know why I'm black in my face. He had one eye that was doing a weird magical thing that you clocked as detect magic. And he called you out and said that you looked wrong on an internal level.
Right.
And from that, due to your roll, you have the frightened condition until your next turn.
Oh, no.
And I'm going to say you're afraid of that guy who just called
Me?
you out. Yeah. Shook to the core.
For a turn, you say, right?
Yeah, one turn. Just this first round. All right, so let's get ready to rumble. Desiree, you're up first. Can you roll me your initiative against your opponent, the Princess of Venom, who will also roll?
That was a 10.
Ooh, she got a 9. Fine. All right, so you will go first. She stands in front. I'll set the scene for you again. She stands in front of you. You have about 45 feet diameter of space, but inside this giant Noxus cloud, there is your mother's tree at the dead center. There, which your companion is next to. He was embracing it, or they were embracing it. Let me not gender them. It's a fire spirit. Tree spirit hugging onto it. There is a pool of a meadow of flowers that are just right around that, and then there are these weird, gnarly-looking stone tree things that have faces that you recognize as being members of your family, unknown if they are made in the likeness of or if they are or what they are. But we did decide that if they were a likeness, it was not a person who liked them because these are not flattering effigies of these people. They look like they are in their last moments, some would say. But that's you, my girl. What would you like to do?
As this is happening, does she notice any differences like in her like mother tree? Has anything changed about her appearance at all?
You will note that the line that kind of the putrid line that came down that the princess stepped out of has receded. It was just a magical effect. Nothing seems to be happening to the tree in this moment. It is just there.
This is tough. I feel like she is going to use her action to cast Fire Shield first on herself.
Mm-hmm.
And she's just gonna kind of wait it out and see what her reaction is next, or what her next move is gonna be. So that big fiery shield is gonna appear in front of her, and she's gonna make it a chill shield, so cold and fire resistance.
Perfect. All right. Anything from your bonus action or?
No, that's it. I'm just gonna do that.
All right. Princess of Venom is coming out hot. Jesus Christ. She looks at you and she says, "Well, I thought I was gonna have to hunt you down, but I'm glad you came to me. I want them all to watch you die." And she's gonna start making attacks on you. She will use. It's called Miss with Thorns. So she's gonna make a ranged attack at you first, and it is gonna be a 21 to hit.
That hits.
The second one definitely hits as a nat 20. As she makes a second range attack on you. And then the last one is going to be a melee attack as she finally closes that distance. That'll be a 22 to hit, so they're all going to hit. And so she looks at you, and she like it looks very calm in the face, but you just see she starts flinging magic at you. She's not having a happy time. Okay, so let me roll some damage for you. That is going to be from the first attack, 17 points of damage. It's a mix of piercing and poison. Then it's going to be the nat 20 is 37 points of damage.
You can stop because I'm down.
Oh!
Boom. As you go down, you look over to the you kind of look out at the fire spirit that is holding the tree. It looks at you, and a very fun thing is going to happen for you. I needed you to die, but not that quick. But it's okay. I'm here for it.
I needed you to die?
It's a catalyst moment.
I literally went in with 38 hit points to this.
No.
Girl,
Bring you up. We'll bring you up.
It's okay.
who's with her?
And this is going home.
She's like, I'm in my
Yeah,
house
fuck
right now.
this, you guys. Not a great homecoming.
You can make me that first. Well, I'm gonna do this. Hold on, let me do the second attack. She's gonna not stop attacking you, but I will just do this last hit. Actually, yes. So you're gonna take one fail from as she like comes. She just slaps the shit at you. Yeah. She comes close to you after you go down, and she just kind of whops you. So you take one death save, and I would like you to make your first. You take one failed on a death save, and I'd like you to roll for your first. I guess your second death save now.
That was a fail. It was a 5.
5. Copy that. We leave this space and we move into our frightened friends, Sylvie Tidbit. They look across at a tree and an elven man. Sylvie and Tidbit, I would like you guys to roll initiatives. We will take the
Is
highest
Tidbit
of you.
also frightened?
He is not. It's just you.
Okay.
We will take the
Sorry,
highest of your rolls, and they will take the highest of theirs. Okay, well.
I got a nat 20 on that.
They
Got a
also rolled a nat
4.
20. Okay, what is your
What's my
plus?
plus? I'm looking for it. Oh, I only have a +1, so 21.
Ironically, they have a -1, so it's going to be a 19.
Ah.
Goofy. All right. So your team will go first. Sylvie can go first, then Tibbet will go, and then the other two will go.
So with frightened, I just have disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls, right?
Yes, while the thing that is frightening you is in your line of sight. So saving throws are free, unaffected.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah, I'm just gonna start out big and strong, and hope for the best after that. I'm going to cast Immolation on Homeboy, which is a
On
dex save of 18. Not the tree, like the elf that was talking shit at me.
Gotcha. Just want to confirm. And what
So
is
this
that for
what
him?
he's not gonna do. It's a wisdom save, or no, a dex save of 18. Sorry.
Dex save.
It's a high
Okay.
number to hit.
I got a +1, a 17.
You fail. Let me pull up my dice roller again because I don't have that many.
I was like, yeah, 17. Oh, okay.
Let's see here. It's how many? 8. Okay. All right. That is going to be 38 fire damage.
Ew.
And you are also on fire until you successfully make the saving throw. In each one of your turns, you will take, let's see. On a failed save, target also burns for the spell's duration. You shed light in a 30-foot radius. And at the end of your turn, you'll take 4d6 if you fail.
Damn.
Okay.
And then my bonus action, I would like to spell augment Tidbit and look at him and just be like, I'm gonna need you to attack at some point. Use this when you
Yes.
attack, babe.
That's two people who've given him things to attack.
Peer pressure.
What's this spell augment?
You get to add +5 to the next spell attack that you make.
Yeah, the next
Hmm.
spell attack roll you make, you get to add a +5 to it.
Hopefully you have one of those.
And it is Tibbet's turn.
The pressure's on.
I think Tidbit just in like a panic reflex. So he's going to cast blindness at 3rd level and target both of these with a DC 18 con save for you.
Perfect. I would do that. And I will also, Scott, Byron says you're super quiet. But I'm going to roll some dice for you here.
Me?
You just have to yell at us.
It's a what save?
Constitution.
Constitution.
Hello?
We got a 20. Oh, it's a 19 plus 2. 21 for the elf. And come on, character sheet. And a. Hopefully this tree is good con. An 18 for the tree.
That hits 18.
All right.
Wins on that side.
Okay, it's Tattered Defender. Wait, so your DC is 18?
Yeah.
C10, you should have given him the DC one.
I know, I see that now.
I don't know if I have an attack spell.
Wait,
Tidbit!
wait.
You have Scorching Ray in your
I
shit!
can only know. I have a flash
Oh
of
wait, no,
genius,
you
but
stole it back. Never mind.
Yeah, now it's invisibility and not scorching ray.
Yeah,
Okay.
forgot about that.
No worries. That's action. Any bonus actions?
No.
All right.
Tidbit is panicked. His magic did not work.
The tree is gonna step. Oh, and I will say, you throw the magic out, and you see Tuval looks like he is versed in dodging magic. He has some awareness of that. He has advantage on those checks. The tree is not. He just has a good con. He's a tank. Makes sense. We got 2 attacks coming at our fairy. From the tree.
That's not fair.
Re.
Life's not there. Oh, these are bad rolls. A 14, I assume, misses.
It does.
Second attack is a dirty 20. I don't know what Tracy is.
It hits me.
Oh, yay! And that's going to be a slam attack.
I'm just a little fairy.
So what's that little fairy? 10 points of
Oh.
bludgeoning damage. And then bonus action, seeing that he missed first attack and got weaker, he is going to use Nature's Fury, and his skin starts to blossom little flowers that start to kind of grow out, and then they start to dry out and harden, and little thorns form on him, and he starts to get angry at you. And he is also within melee distance from you, Tanner.
Okay.
Tuval is going to go. I don't know if you knew his name, but I just said it. He is going to. Is the save for immolation at the beginning of turn or end of turn?
At the end of your turn.
Okay, so he's gonna ignore that for now. I'll
roll it and get it ready.
Can't hurt my friends. He's gonna whip out his sword and start swinging at the frog.
Oh no, thank you.
Rude.
Pass.
All right, attacks coming in at you. They're gonna be math. A 15 is the lowest. The second one is a dirty 20, and then a higher than 20.
Yes.
Cute. Man, he is not actually that strong.
Don't beat my frog up.
You take 15 points of slashing damage, and then he looks at Sylvie, and he goes, "I don't like that." And you see that is his healing word as he starts to heal some of the damage on his face. The burns start to move away, and then he's making a deck save, right?
Mm-hmm. It's gonna fail.
Oh. Come on, manifestation. Oh my god.
Fail.
It was a 12, and that was with advantage. So he definitely does fail and takes more damage, it sounds like.
Yeah, he takes 12 fire damage.
That's gay.
Fuck that pretty little face back up.
Yeet! What was that number again?
12.
12, okay. So he's gonna take... Boom. Boom. End of that turn. Moving on to Ursine and your hunter. Ursine, you are standing outside in the lobby area is the best way to describe it, where all the tree portals are that lead to different places, where there was a guy who was watching the drakes that were out there. You still see the drakes. You do not see the person. But make me that initiative roll.
Alrighty. Splendid. Yes. Yes.
Sounds like sarcasm.
It's a 9. It's a 9.
Yes. You are not going first. The first thing that happens is Da 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 da. Reading. 2 attacks are going to come at you. Playing 5 characters is crazy. Does this? 2 attacks at range. Oh my gosh, another nat 20 and a 3 for the second one. So one of them will hit. Make me
That's
a
good.
perception check, if you will.
I would love to. Oh, splendid. Yes. Perception, you say?
Yes.
It's a 16.
16. Copy. Oh my goodness. You see, in the brush, there's kind of like the outlining of this area. You see for a second a figure moving as these attacks come at you, because they rolled a nat 1 on that stealth check. So you get to take less damage because that's how that character works. Gonna be yes. Gonna be 16 points of piercing damage.
Piercing?
Piercing, yes.
Okay.
And it is your turn.
Splendid. Okay, so I have this room around me. Are the tree portals all happening?
They are still yeah, they still are there. Everything seems normal besides the fact that you were being shot. Or I guess hit.
Okay. Give me 1 second.
Yeah. You can definitely tell you're being hunted. That's the vibe you get.
Mm-hmm.
Something is hunting you.
Okay, how many drakes are around me?
3.
Okay, I'm going to cast at 2nd level animal friendship. And these guys need to roll a DC 17 wisdom save if their intelligence is 3 or lower.
Oh. Okay.
If it's 4 or more, it fails.
Hold 1 second. Didn't expect that character sheet to be needed. Boo-hoo.
And let's hope I understand how animal friendship works. They're going to be charmed. I want them to go for the guy that's attacking me. Is that how animal friendship works? Can I do that?
I think charmed is
Looking
just
at the
they treat you as
spell.
friendly. Like they're not gonna
Yeah.
attack
Well,
you.
Yeah,
well,
they're friends
maybe
with
I'll just
you.
like.
I don't know if they're
I'll
gonna.
just.
Because then otherwise it's
Okay.
like suggestion.
That's fine.
that's true.
Yeah, I think animal friendship is normally like to like calm down a wild animal so it doesn't
Yeah.
attack you.
Okay, that's
But I mean, if you want to charm them, and if you make me a animal handling check to try to convince them, they're trained animals. They want to protect this place. That is on your side. Make me a animal handling check. Animal handling check.
Okay.
Words.
We love when the story add up.
Mhm.
okay.
I be trying, you know.
Just see Michael in his house with like the string and notes.
Literally the meme.
Just in my brain. I'm just like,
That is a 22. 22 for animal handling.
yes, they will listen to you.
Okay. I'm gonna I don't know where this guy is, but I'm gonna run over to the center of these guys and be like, oh hey friends. Just help me. Please.
And you can
Pain
point them,
hurts.
point them in the direction that you had seen that figure moving. Perfect.
Mhm.
And they will do that. You see them start to take flight. Well, two of them take flight, and one doesn't have wings. But the two that take flight, and they start to move in that direction. However, is it the end of your turn?
I don't know. You asked that in a menacing way. I'll put my my echo down as well.
Well done.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just don't want to step on your toes, and something's happened after people's turns. So I just gotta make sure you're done. Okay. So. What is this? Does a
Probably.
it for sure hits you. It's 26.
It's 100%.
Another one of these. It doesn't say what it is, but it's piercing damage. I'm assuming they're shooting arrows at you. They have a name for this thing, and I'm like, is that a bow? I don't know. But an arrow comes flying out and hits you, but also you note that 3 other arrows come flying out, thudding into the drakes as they start to fly, and it kind of like shocks them for a second. But your animal handling was high enough that they will hold true. They are trained for battle, so they hold true and they continue to depress this thing. But they do not make an attacks on this turn. They don't have breath weapons. They gotta actually hit it. Ends of your turn, Mr. Cheese. You stand. Oh yes, you're right, Mr. Metal. You stand in the. You went with Ray, Dez's dad, to have a private conversation about half you sneaking in his room and half about the what's it called, that thing you're obsessed with, man.
Sanjay's impact.
Thank you, Sanjay's impact. And before he could, I was like, and before he could say anything to you, you heard him starting to gargle and choke as he turns around. And there are claw marks across his throat, and then claw marks go across his back as you see a blur dash by you, and you hear a faint giggle in the wind. Make me a perception check. Oh, perception check and also initiative.
I'm using lucky because that was a 1. But that's not much better. Perception 8.
Ooh, okay. You are unawares, but make me a and now roll your initiative to see who's going first. Oh my god.
12 plus 3,
It's not
15.
me. You're going first. I rolled a 2.
Yay. Okay.
You don't
am
know
I
where
in a
that-
hallway? Am I in another room?
You are in an open space. This is where he
Like we went to
he was
another
looking for.
room?
Yeah, he took you to another out of the portal that was in the that took you to the dining area. You went to one that is used for Drake training. So it's like a private portal that has like kind of an open air space. It's like an open field that they would do like sparring training in. But it's just you and Pops, and then also everything's always rimmed by trees. There's always. That was a crazy sentence I just said. There's always trees around
Ursine's
the edges.
life.
Always trees around the edges. And so there's that.
It's okay, so it's not like a typical house. So it's back in a portal. How far away am I from this portal?
About 15 feet. And then there's also Pops on the ground in front of
And
you.
nobody else has any idea there's a monster attacking right now. I should probably get everyone's help. Because there's a monster attacking the dad. But he's like a commoner, or is he... you know what? I'm asking too many questions. Yeah, I'm going to bolt back to the portal.
Dad is not a commoner, if that's what you're asking to know.
Okay, cool. So
he's
one
the
swipe's
leader.
not dead. Yeah, I'm going to
he's,
dash 15.
I will say he's not looking good. He looks real fucked up. He took several swipes.
Okay, and I still
rapid
have
succession.
25 feet of movement, so when I get out of that portal back into where we were, what do I see?
You see Ursine, and you see you standing kind of by himself, and then you see Drake's kind of flying and running towards the wooded area.
Can I see what's in the wooded area?
You didn't. You can roll me a perception check for sure.
No, I just want to, like, I'm trying to justify if I can run in and be like, oh shit, Desiree, your dad's getting fought at. Oh, you're down. Let me throw some healing. You get what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, Desiree is not in this area. You're in
Okay.
the same area that Earth sign is in, which is like the area that contains all the portals to different places. It's like
Okay, but
the
I
lobby
see
area.
giant drakes. Okay, I'm jumping back into the portal. I didn't even walk 5 feet past. I jumped out to tell everyone. Oh, everyone's got their own shit. Okay, I'm gonna jump back in. So I still
Ooh,
got
busy.
25. So I'm just gonna pull out from the war hole the staff and swing it. Can I see this thing?
Mm-mm. You do not know where it is. You know it kind of like it like looked like it was moving by you, so you assume it's not invisible. So you know it's just moving very quickly, and so it's just moved to somewhere that you can't see it.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Wind Wall around me and Ray. So it leaves us a good, like, I think I can do like 15 feet on the inside, 15 feet across in every direction. Just wind wall. Is there a ceiling?
No, it looks like it's open air.
Okay, well,
Magic.
it's going to be an open circle because, I don't think I can bend wind wall into like a dome. Just an airbender. But yeah, I'll use my action to do that, and then I don't think I have anything for bonus action other than just ask him if he's okay.
And can you read that spell to me so I know what wind
Wall.
wall?
Yes. So a wall of strong wind rises from the ground at the point you choose within range. You can make the wall up to 50 feet long, 15 feet high, and 1 foot thick. You can shape the wall in any way you choose, so long as it makes continuous path along the ground. So I imagine it still goes straight up, but just like a 15-foot tunnel around us, which actually isn't that really high. When the wall appears, each creature within its area, meaning in the wall, must make a strength saving throw. A creature takes 3d8 bludgeoning. On a failed, half as much on a success, and smaller things trying to get in like can't get in, and like if things are shot at it, it like just goes up.
Perfect. Okay, great. You are first. Okay, end of your turn. Okay, so you see a female creature or a creature kind of darts out of the woods, and it stops right in front of your wall, and it stands there and looks at you. You see this beautiful, looks almost elven, but you can definitely tell it's nymph. It's like part of earth and nature. She's very naturally beautiful, and there's a bite in her eyes, and she looks at you and she says nothing out of her mouth, but you hear in your head, "You think a wall's gonna stop me?" And she's gonna
I can
use
see
her.
her on the other side of this wall.
Yeah, it's you can see through the wind wall, right?
Okay. Just
Yeah, she just can't
my
pass.
mental
Just
image
can't.
of.
Yeah, she stops on the other side of it, seeing that it is like, but like she intuits it's gonna hurt her because she's like, you threw up a wind wall, like I'm not gonna run into that.
Okay.
She stops right in front of it and she starts like, kind of like
Mocking.
poking at you to see, yeah, from the other side. And luckily she can make ranged attacks that are psychic. So she's gonna
Of
pop
course
up.
you can.
I thought I was
Pick
clever.
these are. You were. Oh, these are so bad.
He's just bleeding from the neck now.
I feel like Michael just went over our character sheets and picked our weak points.
Actually, you're making 2 charisma saving throws.
Oh.
I thought it was 2 attack rolls. It's not.
That's
The
a
DC is
14
16.
plus and a 8 plus, and you said what saving throw?
DC is it's a charisma.
Okay, so a 16 and a 10.
All right.
Actually,
16.
is 16 succeeds?
Yes.
I'm going to use Flash of Genius on myself for that 10 to add a plus. Oh, that would be 15. Never mind.
Okay.
15 might save you.
I don't think it would.
It would not.
Yeah.
Never mind.
I'll protect you from that one. You take 12 points of psychic damage as you hear her talking in your head. Mouth unmoving. She's just staring at you, and you hear, "You think a wall can stop me?" in your head, and you take some damage. We jump back up to the top of turn order. Princess is going to walk over, like your body's on the ground. She walks over to one of the statues and kind of drapes her arms over it and starts talking to it. I'm glad you all stayed around long enough to see your prodigy die. I'm gonna watch her bleed out. And she's gonna take her turn to just stare at you.
I was gonna say, I got a question. Is my wildfire spirit still alive?
Ooh.
It currently is, but I need you to make that saving throw. Or your
Oh
death save.
fuck, this might ruin everything.
Maybe not.
It was a fail. Fuck.
No, it's okay. I gotcha. So as you're sorry, laughing at Byron, not you. As you start, she makes that line. You make eyes with your wildfire spirit, trying to commune with it to get it to do something, but you feel life leaving out of your body, and you start to feel just a little bit cold. But then you feel a warmth start to heat inside your heart, inside your roots and your blood, and your eyes come to just a little bit, and you see your wildfire spirit is staring directly at you, and it moves towards you, jumps in the air, and Erica, my friend, you have now gained the ability Blazing Revival. Look at your character sheet. That means
That's
you
literally
have,
what I was gonna do. That's what
have-
I.
boom. As you move to 14th level, you gain this ability. At when you go to 0 hit points or fall unconscious, you can sacrifice your wildfire spirit to regain half your hit points. And so as that happens, because I always reward people role playing, you brought us here, we're going to give you some power. As you start to fade from life, your wildfire spirit sacrifices itself to bring you back, and you are at half hit points. Full action economy. Spell slots are back at full as well.
Not me crying.
Because you leveled up.
Sacrificed himself for me. I'll have to cry about it later, though.
It's like, I was like, wait, I'm just gonna resummon it. It's like, come back.
You know, it's personal to her, though.
It is. No, I get it.
I just like how Mizu came in just a little bit. I'll cry about it later.
Right?
It's like about time. And you still have your full turn. As you see shock on Princess Venom's face, she's like, the fuck is happening right now? She doesn't like it.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my bonus action to wild shape into my owl form, and I'm gonna use my action to dash and get the fuck out of there if that portal is still open.
Well, you're currently surrounded by the poison gas.
Can I fly up out of it?
Yeah, let me look at those statistics. Yes, you can. You can fly over it.
Okay, I'm gonna fly as high up as I need to over it, and then to the side to try to map an escape route on my next move.
Perfect. And what is your movement speed?
It's 60 flying as so I guess 120.
Perfect. Oh, and you're dashing. Okay. Yes, you can get it as far. You can get as far as you want in this space.
Okay. Any exits? I don't see any.
Oh yeah, there is the exit you came in.
Okay, yeah. I'll head that direction then if I don't make it all the way there yet.
Gotcha. And you do pass. You hit the gate. You pass through it, and you are back in that lobby area. You see Ursine is kind of standing there, looking towards. You look where he's looking towards, and you see Drake's moving towards the tree line. You see chaos.
That's it. That'll be it for me because I'm an owl, so I can't really do anything. I use everything I can do.
Her
Run,
Barely
bitch,
talk.
run!
at the hold. Can you make me a dexterity saving throw?
That's a 19.
Ooh. Okay. You see the earth kind of ripples under you. It looks like it comes out of the tree portal and then comes it goes out and then it comes back in as if it's trying to pull you back in, but you were able to dodge it because that was a good roll. And you are not moved by it. That is the end of your turn. End of that turn. It is the fairy and the frog, and you're no longer frightened.
Sounds like a Disney movie.
Damn right. It is a Disney movie. It's a Disney movie of murder, is what it's about to be.
Oh.
It doesn't have to be. It doesn't. We don't
No,
have to
so
do that at all.
oh no, after like this is a kind of a first for Sylvie because I'm not used to like caring about people that I'm in combat with that much. But after seeing Tidbit get hit, like that actually really pissed me off. So I like look over at that elven man and just like point at him and cast Toll the Dead.
Hmm.
So that'll be a
Yes.
wisdom save.
What is my wisdom?
I feel like
There's a miss.
Tidbit gives the same feeling as that squeaky penguin toy in Toy Story. Like I just want to cuddle and squeeze it.
Oh,
That-
and before you roll that, can I say that my bonus action, I spell reduction him, I augment, so he'll have to -5 from his save.
Nice.
All right, so his 21 becomes a -5 is
16.
A fail.
there. It is. I was like, oh, someone's gonna say it quickly.
That
I
turned
failed.
out,
Perfect.
and that'll
That's gonna
be
hurt.
because he's missing hit points, correct?
He is missing hit points.
Yes, that'll be
Ooh.
3d12, and he can't regain hit points.
I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Me?
Yeah, you.
Oh, that's gonna be 7 + 9 is 16 + 10, 26 necrotic damage,
Mm-hmm.
and wisdom save.
Mm-hmm.
17.
His good eye looks at you, and you feel a charm start to come over you, but you are used to those kind of abilities, and you knock it off.
Get out of
His
here.
elven glamour fails. Boom. Hit points added. All right.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm not done yet because
no,
I cast a spell. I can
Mhm.
also make a melee weapon attack, and old boy in front of me looks like he needs a chain mace to the face.
Ooh.
The tree.
This tree, yeah.
You absolutely can do that. You making that attack at disadvantage. Get me that look.
21.
A 21 does hit. With the advantage, that was 21?
Yeah, my other roll was a 28.
Fucking witch. Perfect. Uh,
Sucks to suck.
My other one
all
was a
right.
Love you, though.
28.
Bring me them numbers.
All right. That'll be 14.
14. Damn. Thank you, Saya. All right. And then it is the frog or the toad. Like Grung really is.
How big is this tree?
It is a large creature.
Okay. I think Tidbit's gonna just like look over that tree and be like, "You wait your turn." And cast Odaluk's Resilient Sphere. And I need it to make a dexterity saving throw, or I'm gonna trap it in a bubble for a bit.
Not my -1. Okay.
Hmm.
A 12.
No.
What do you mean? You put him in a little prison.
You're trapped in a bubble. Nothing, not physical objects, energy, or other spell effects can pass through the barrier in or out. For a minute. It can move at half its movement speed if it wants to push the ball around. It's like a hamster ball.
Perfect. All right. Anything else from you?
I think he's just gonna turn to Sylvie and be like, "You see, we don't have to kill them.
Oh no.
A bit no.
We could push it into a lake."
You see that the stone that the tree starts to bang against the edge of the bubble. It cannot break through it. But our friend will go. Mhm. Boom. Okay, sorry. Reading. Oh, you know what? This is perfect. His eye changes from that weird, opaque, magical seeing to his regular eyes, and then they flash red. They flash red. As he Tubal extends his hands. He uses Eye of Sunrise. It's a 30-foot cone. It's gonna be loud and it's gonna be hot. I need deck saves from both of you. He didn't do it last time. He went to hit his friend, but now his friend's protected.
Is it a deck save?
Yes, I'm not just a support.
Gonna get 17 from Tibet.
I got a 16.
Okay, both those pass. You take half damage. Which is... You take 18 points of fire. What is the other one? Fire and force damage as this explosion goes off. And you see you're standing in that kitchen area. The tables and the chairs and everything fully up in flames as the things just start to, catch fire from this explosion. And Tibbet, is Resilient Sphere a concentration spell? Or are you good?
Oh yeah, that's a concentration.
Roll that concentration.
23.
Oh, yeah, mine's a concentration too.
Oh yes, I forgot. Demolition is happening too.
It is. And I have advantage on con at least. It's a 23.
Okay, so end of my turn, so now I'm making deck save against immolation.
I'll just roll the dice for that fail, you know?
Ha! It's a dirty 20 this time.
Whatever.
And so he, boom, claps his hands. The force from that extinguishes the fire that is on him. And he's like, hot bitch. And that is the end of his turn. It is gonna be Ursine. Ursine, you see the drakes obviously moving towards the target you indicated, and you also see a giant flying orange bird come out of the portal, which you've seen once before. You know that is Desiree Almira, or maybe one of her family members if they all can transform and look the same when they transform. But it's probably a friend.
Hopefully.
But the other target is you don't go first on your turn. So let's see what happens here. It's gonna do a. It's gonna make his attacks at you. Okay, it's gonna make 2 attacks at you. It's gonna keep what it knows. Sevens. Oh, okay. That. Okay. Is it 12 hit?
I'm pretty sure not, but it never hurts to check. Yep, no, yeah, you don't. Thank you.
Oh, it's hard out here for a pimp. But I will say, this character has an ability called Cloak and Dagger. Was that the thing I'm supposed to tell you about?
I'll take it. Any secrets?
Yes. They do not give away their position when they attack, if they miss. So those attacks come out, and you can tell that they're in movement somewhere, but you can't tell. Like those blades came from different directions, so you're unable to pinpoint where they are coming from.
Can I search for their position?
Absolutely. You can make me a perception check.
Splendid.
Challenged by their
I do have a passive perception of 19. This means anything.
That is good to know.
For my perception, I rolled I think it's a dirty 20, but I look at my thing. Yep, it's a dirty 20.
You have eyes on them. You can see. You don't see them, but you see where they have stopped. You can see the rustling of the forest. It's a hunter hunting a hunter.
Gotcha.
You're like you clock where they are ending, but you don't know where they started. So you see.
Gotcha.
You have an idea of where to shoot. So you can make the attack, and it would not be disadvantage on that.
I'm going to do that. All right. That is a 27 to hit.
Yes, and now I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Sounds good. It's going to be a dirty 20.
Okay, nothing happens. Continue.
Okay.
Damn these
Extra.
grammars.
Gonna do my extra attack through my echo.
Okay.
That's gonna be a 23 to hit.
Oh, for sure.
Okay. And I'm gonna roll damage for that. Quick. 10 piercing damage for the first hit. That's going to be 6 piercing damage for the second hit. I am going to use my Unleash Incarnation to make an additional. Oh, never mind. I'm not going to do that. Never mind. It needs to be melee. I do not do melee.
So 16 points of damage.
Not the Malay.
Yeah. Yes. I am going to action surge and cast blink.
And you have to roll for that?
I do not blink, but it's not concentration or like a use. I have a minute for this. But I'm okay right now. I'm okay.
All right. You see your the drakes that you summoned. They kind of like they were going one way, and they kind of like full heal, and they start to dash the other way as you're attacking. As this thing is moving around this circle, so now they are going the other way. But they are in motion. Sharp, my friend. You stand inside your wind wall, with Ray at your feet, leading out. He's not looking great, but he's hanging in there. And you see,
Is he like passing out?
he's not looking like he's having a great time. You could say death saves, but he's just not having a great time. But you see this nymph figure standing outside, just kind of staring at you through this glass.
Is it flying?
No, she's standing there on the ground.
So it's 1v1. All right.
You see energy like building up inside, like she wants to move, but she's working real hard to just stare at you.
I'm going to kind of just lift one of my hands up, and out from it flies these pieces of metal that fly over the 15-foot top of that wind wall to right behind her, and they're forming my Eldritch Cannon, except this time without the cheese costume. And just gonna look in the eye of this nymph and say, "Monster." And then it lands as like this like metal spider thing without a cheese costume. It's fucking terrifying. Right behind the nymph, and going to fire. With a nat 20, which makes it a 30.
Actually, that miss. Yeah, she hits.
Hush.
3d8. That's 13 points of force damage. And it pushes it up to 5 feet away from the cannon on a success. And because it landed behind, it shoves the nymph into the wind wall.
Oh, okay, drama. So she's making a
strength, I believe. Wind wall.
Ew, rude.
1 second. Yeah, strength saving throw. And you want to hit an 8 or beat an 18.
Strength saving throw. Okay. Yeah, she's so strong. She's so strong. It's 12.
So then 3d8 bludgeoning. That's 8 bludgeoning.
8 bludgeoning damage.
Combo. That was action, bonus action, telling it to fire. I'm just gonna stand there and prepare for next turn now that this thing's up.
You see as she gets shot and pushed into this She does not break eye contact with you, and then she vanishes from that space. You can make me a Arcana check, Mr. Magic Boy.
Oh, that's not good. Oh, I mean, it's all right. I'm gonna use a flash of genius to add my +5 intelligence modifiers. I think really hard about magic, which makes it 6, 11, 16.
Ooh, it's not high enough.
Ah!
You know she's not invisible. She's gone somewhere. She doesn't give you the energy of a person who would run from a fight, though.
But she's not
So you know
invisible. Oh,
you don't
okay.
think that you don't think she just turned invisible, but you also don't think she ran away. But she definitely, you don't see her anymore. So she's moved herself. She's displaced herself in some way. And actually, that was her action. So I don't think she can. Hold on, reading this thing.
Interesting.
Stupid action economy. Yeah, she vanishes, and you can hear in your head the slight giggles of. She's just got that like chaoticness to her. But we will stop right there as we go to a bathroom break. It's a nice round, almost 8:30. Take a nice bathroom break, and we'll come back to some more conflict as we see what the players get into. I'm liking what's happening. So we'll be back, my friends. We'll be back. Relieve you.
Ooh.
I was like, we're not back yet. I got 4 seconds. Get out of here.
We're back.
All right, we are back from bathroom break. I was watching the timer. I was like, I don't know. Byron's running through the house right now.
Oh, 'cause it's delayed.
Yeah, it's just
like,
delayed on the stream.
Okay. I was like, I don't know. We're back. So pee if you want to. We are starting at the top of turn order with our friend Desiree, who has left her battlefield and moved into the waiting area where Ursine is having his showdown. You did see where Ursine was firing some attacks, and you know what's behind you. But you're also a bird, so you know. Look at bird life.
I'm gonna fly over towards that area where he was being attacked from, and I'm gonna do a little talon attack at them.
Yes. It was volley.
That'll be a 15 to hit.
A 15 does not hit.
Boo! I'm gonna fly away then with no opportunity attacks.
Period.
All right, copy.
And I'm gonna squawk or hoot, I guess. I'm an owl, like a battle cry at Ursine. Maybe give him like metaphorical inspiration, you know?
It runs an enemy.
This is the attack from back, like, who?
Another enemy.
Perfect. All right. Our friend Princess of Venom is going to step out of that portal. She is holding in her hand. She's holding something in her hand. How about that? If you want to make a perception check, you absolutely can. But she is going to continue her assault. She wants that fucking bird dead. So she's going to unleash some thorns on it. See how this goes. She's like, I killed you once, I'll kill you again. It's a really high one to hit, a dirty 20, and a math 16.
All those hit.
Ooh. Come on, bro.
Owl AC.
Yeah, the owl AC is 12, so.
This is a lot of damage.
Fly higher.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, damn, I didn't know
Do
this
not
had
tell
this
Erica
thing.
of all players to go further away because then she'll never come back.
That is true.
Ever.
42
Learn that.
points of a mix of piercing and poison damage.
Okay, I'm unwild shaped for sure. And falling, I presume.
Oh yes, how high were you?
I don't know. How
Like 10
how
feet.
far did that shoot? Or how high was that tree area? I guess I would have
Gotcha.
flown like laterally.
Gotcha. It's not too far, I'm at 15 feet, so you're okay. You can wild shape. As you kind of fall out of it, you're fine. No fall damage. You're close to the ground. That is Princess's turn. That is a true statement. Okay, great. It is gonna be our friends in the kitchen, Sylvie and Tidbit. There's a tree in a bubble, and there's a dude.
Yeah, so I'm gonna ignore the tree now. Now that Tidbit's taken care of that one, and I'm gonna focus on. It is an elf man, right? That's what you said?
Mhm.
Okay. So just for my clarification, I can cast a leveled spell and a cantrip in the same turn as long as one is a bonus action and one is an action.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, because I'm gonna bonus action Wrathful Smite,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'm going to action Blue Flame Blade
Mm-hmm.
and stack that damage.
Mhm.
Nice.
So let me give you that to hit. That would be 23 to hit.
23 does hit.
Let me get all this damage.
He does have a good AC, but not that good. And you see this guy you're fighting is also like armored up. Like he may be a support, but he is in mithril armor, big ass shield. He is built to
He's supporting
not get
himself.
hit. He's
That's
built to not get hit.
27 mixture of necrotic and fire damage.
Per 20.
And he also needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
Copy that. This.
And I'm going to make another melee attack because I cast a spell as my action.
What kind of saving throw was that?
Wisdom.
Wisdom. Ooh, Jesus. He did bad. With advantage, he got a 7.
Yeah, he is now frightened.
The
It goes around,
revenge.
comes around.
And my next melee attack was a 24 to hit.
Hit.
And that will be... Ooh, max damage. 8 plus 9 for 17 bludgeoning damage.
17.
The fairy ain't playing.
Boom.
No. No.
All right. He looks not. He does not look like he's having a good time. I will tell you that. Tidbit. Titty. It's your turn.
Well, Sylvie's doing great. So I'm gonna take a little break and heal myself up and
Sure.
cast Cure Wounds at 3rd level and just get me some healing back because the frog is on the verge of death.
Cute. Weakness is in the air.
And one's in a bubble and one's frightened. This is nice.
Yes. He will take a page out of Sylvie's book, and I need deck saves from both of you.
21.
You bitch. I mean, yes.
Natural 1.
Ooh. Okay, so it's gonna be 14 lightning damage for Sylvie, and a natural 1 means max damage. 30 points of lightning damage to the frog. Which makes sense. You're a frog. As
Yay.
he slams his shield into his chest, and lightning strikes right in between you both.
It's like I never got healed.
He looks at you. He looks at Peace Walker, and he says, I didn't really expect Peace Walker to align himself with a hag like this, but I guess you both can go. And that's his action. Bonus action, it's a leveled spell. We just clarified that. So he will not do anything else. End of his turn. Logger can't do anything because he's fucking in a bubble. But let me check that. Make sure. Boop, boop, boop. Ghetto.
Nick,
Yep.
did you say
Okay.
their name was Lager?
I did. His name is Lager, the tree. Lager does nothing. Tuval brings lightning down. End of their turn. Ursine.
I am going to.
Oh, also you see the princess. A new opponent has entered the field. A woman in green skin who looks very much like a like. No. I mean, she doesn't look unfriendly, but you did see her attack, so that is unfriendly. She looks hot. But she has like green plant skin, like the flesh of a plant. And she has a bite in her eyes. She's a dryad.
I speak
Which you've
with
probably
them.
seen before.
I
I speak English.
yeah. I think I'm gonna keep trying to deal with the guy who's focusing me.
Okay.
To my knowledge. I am going to continue to attempt to perceive them. Do I need to
No,
actively do that?
you are good right now.
Okay. I'm
They
going
won't
to have my echo run up 30 feet ahead of me. How far is this this tree line, this guy?
You'd already kind of moved. You already had the echo summoned, I assume, in front of you. Probably like 15 feet from echo, 30 feet from you.
Okay. Then I'll have them go close, but not within like melee range. And I will. Nah, I'll go within melee range. Can I see this person? Like, quote unquote, see this person?
Yes, you can.
Okay. I'm going to bonus action Hunter's Mark
Mm-hmm.
on them. And as long as I can keep it going, I can have advantage on perception checks, like tracking them. But for the meantime, I am going to attack from my Echo's range, which is melee, but I don't get disadvantage on that for ranged attacks. I'm going to do that.
Okay.
That is going to be an 18 to hit.
Oh, yes.
Okay, extra attack is going to be a 28 to hit. Splendid. And I am sorry. I am going to yeah, I'm just gonna do those two attacks. Sorry. Okay, so damage for the first one is going to be a 11 piercing plus and then 6 piercing with my swarm, and then my second my extra attack is gonna be 4 piercing.
4?
Yes.
Gotcha. Right. Boom. Boom. Ba-da-ba-ba. Seeing that, so your echo is the one that is within melee range with it, correct?
Yes, it is. I'm also going to blink real quick, but I don't. I don't blink. My eyes are wide open.
It is going to take bonus action is going to disengage from the space with your echo, and it's going to start moving, and then it is going to.
So it's a rogue.
I'm just gonna keep it what I got. It's gonna make 2 melee attack, or not melee attacks, 2 ranged attacks. On. Ooh, I guess one on the Echo and one on you, since it doesn't know what that thing can do. So 2 attacks coming in hit. It's gonna be okay, not terrible. The Echo is gonna be a 24, and the attack on you is a 15.
Both hit.
Yes.
Yes.
I had no faith in myself. This damage
Is there any chance that they will do 0 damage?
No.
Okay, my Echo falls.
Perfect. And then this attack comes at you. Should really figure out a way to do more damage. It does 9 points of piercing damage to you. And boom, that's off the field. I've already used this thing. Notes for myself. It is going to be the end of that person's turn. It's going to be Sharp's turn.
Okay, I didn't roll my concentration check because Windwall's concentration, and they hit me. So do you need me to roll that now?
Yeah, go for it. DC is 10.
Okay, I saved. I rolled a 14.
We fixed.
Okay, so
I
that
believe in you.
stays. I don't think it's invisible, but I don't think it left. So I logically would think maybe it's in this 15 diameter circle. I'm going to cast Fairy Fire on the inside of this wind wall.
Mm-hmm.
See if I can highlight them. So it is a dexterity saving throw.
I would tell you it passed because there's nothing in that space with you currently.
Can I tell that when I cast that? Like it didn't affect anybody other than the go
nothing
before?
nothing lights up. You feel that the only thing that you feel your spell kind of wrapping itself around are yourself and the guy on the ground.
Cool. Action.
But obviously you're not aiming for them.
Oh, the robot can't see him. Okay. Yeah. I get nothing. I'm done.
Kill this character sheet.
I have a severe lack of bonus actions. Besides robot fight.
Same.
Action. She steps out. She's now inside the sphere with you. She looks at you and says, "Cute chest." And she is going to end her turn because that's all she can do out of action. But after her turn, she can do something.
So I've literally made a prison for myself with this wall.
Thanks for making. She doesn't say that to you, but thanks for making it
And
easy.
she came through the wall and like immediately objectified you in your chest.
Right.
Not. Do not let Tina get into your brain.
I'm standing on that.
That's what happened.
You know what chest she's talking about, and you know, and her saying that, you know where she was, because that your chest exists in one place besides on your personal body.
Yes.
And she looks at you and she kind of flutters for a second, and she makes 2 attacks, one on you and one on the man on the ground.
Oh, rude! I'm the one with the chest.
Savage.
Also, I think I freaking missed.
Michael's a murderer, though.
What? I am not. You're supposed to be heroes. Defend the people. A 15 to hit? That's so bad. Does a 15 hit you?
Yes.
Yay!
No! I use shield. Boop, boop, boop.
Ooh, reaction.
Yes, I got one of those. So it's a plus
She
5.
does. She misses you. You kind of like you see her vanish. You throw that shield up, and you can see her claws like clanging across it, and then you see her not seductively, but sitting on top of Raymond with her hands like on his throat, but also like in his. She's digging into his neck as she is making this attack on him, and she can't move anymore. So she's hand there looking at you. Still the same calm demeanor in her face. She's like,
Desiree, your dad about to die. Desiree.
I
my
didn't
God.
hear you.
I don't know what y'all doing in there, but your dad is on his deathbed.
Speaking of Desiree, it's her turn.
Huh.
Desiree, you're on the ground. You're out there with Ursine. You see he is fighting with something in the bushes, and the princess has de-wild shaped you as she's coming out this door, throwing these thorns at you.
I tried to delay it, but I mean, at this point, I feel like she has to die. Like I was as nice as I could be. So I'm gonna cast a flame strike at the 7th level at her. So I'm gonna need her to make a dexterity save.
Yeah,
7th level.
ow, get mad. It's a 14.
Yeah, that fails. So that's gonna be some cute damage for you.
Mhm.
As a giant 10-foot wide, 40-foot cylinder of fire encompasses this bitch that wants to play with me. That's Erica saying that, not Desiree. She would never.
Des would never say that.
The music rang
Damn,
out.
it's not even that much. That's crazy. It'll be 18 fire and 19 radiant. So, how much is that total?
But add it up.
A little less than 40.
137.
Yeah.
Or sorry,
37.
37.
No, 137 is right.
I like your math.
Hey.
He didn't carry the one properly, that's all.
Yes, my bad. 1,100.
There we go. She did.
And what's your passive perception?
17.
You see that she is holding in her hand she's holding this it looks like a druidic focus, because those are often twigs, but as you like hone in on that, you see that it is hard, it is in rock form, and she's holding in her hand. She has broken off a piece of one of those statues, and she has brought it out here with her to wave around. And that is the end of your turn. Her turn.
Oh, can I use my bonus action
Oh,
to wild shape?
absolutely.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to do that again, and I am going to fly 60 feet away from her.
Perfect. Are you staying pillar of the ground?
Yeah, I'm not getting. I'm gonna get like 15 feet up again because I tested it and I won't take damage there. So we're gonna fly about 15 up.
Good answer, because she
Smart.
is coming at you with these thorns again. She's pulling them off of her shoulders and she's like chucking them. They're growing out of her arms as she's out of her shoulders as she's throwing them at you, using her body as a weapon. 3 more attacks coming at you. Okay, these are interesting. 21. Doing math is so stressful. 21, an 18, and a 15.
Those all hit.
Coming in hot with, let's see here, 12d6 of damage. 42 points of a mix of poison and piercing. Stop running!
Well, unwild shapes me, and so I'll fall back down 15 feet again safely. But I'm up. I'm fine, bitch.
And you see she starts to move towards you. Only 30 feet, because that's her max movement. So she's 30 feet away from you.
Low.
Regular movement
What's the
speed.
range
Damn,
on those? I need to get out of
crazy.
here. I'm flying. I'm sorry. I'm leaving, y'all.
The range of her attack is wild. You're gonna leave. Also, where are you gonna go? You're in your own house.
Up.
Just keep it in different rooms. Like, what?
Scooby-Doo episode.
That's Princess's turn. It is the fairy and the frog.
Yes. So if we're not positioned this way already, I'm positioning myself to where I am in front of Tidbit, in front of Tidbit and like facing this guy. Like I'm putting myself in between to where like he's gonna have to get through the ferry in order to get to Tidbit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Tidbit, did you make that con save?
Yeah, it was an 11. Holding on by a thread.
The damage was 30, so you had to beat a 15.
Then no. It's down.
The bubble goes down, and you
No!
see Lager standing there. But okay, great. It's Tanner's turn.
anyway,
Oh, I'm just tired.
in that case, I'm going to switch up what I was going to do since that bubble's down. And I am going to. Yeah, I'm going to bonus action. Spell reduction, the tree, so that he has to subtract my spellcasting modifier from the next spell save he makes. And then
Okay.
I am going to action blue flame blade.
Okay, against tree.
No, not against tree, against
Against
elf
well,
boy in
sorry,
front
sorry.
of me.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
No, my bad. I should have specified that.
So did you do the reduction on him as well, or is it?
No, I did the reduction on the tree.
Okay, great.
Reduction on tree,
okay.
attacking guy in front of me. Yeah.
Right. I was like, am I hallucinating?
No, you're not. Let's see here. And then, because I still have Wrathful Smite going because of my malleable caster. Smites apply to the end of the concentration of it.
Who built this class?
Only my DM.
Making myself work.
That, and making my brain work. So that is going to be 9 necrotic damage. That's going to be 14 fire damage. And 14 bludgeoning damage.
9, 14. Oh, Jesus.
38 or 37.
Thank you, Scott.
And then, because I cast a spell as my action, I get an extra melee attack.
Great is that.
Right, which will be 24 to hit.
Yes, against Dual as well.
And that will be 16 bludgeoning damage.
Hate crime.
53 total.
Woo. Okay. This man is holding himself up purely by sheer will at this point.
Yeah, because I'm stacking that damage on this.
End of your turn?
Oh, yeah, that's all I can do.
As you end your turn and that bubble goes down, Logger's going to use his little special action, and he is going to
wait, isn't he frightened still?
Tuval is frightened.
Oh, the trunk?
Tuval, because you hit it's from your Wrathless Might, right? You've been hitting the elf. He is frightened.
Oh, that's his name. Heard. I got the names mixed up.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Tuval the elf, Logger the tree. Logger is going to use an ability called Distracting Tendrils. And so I need dex saves from the frog and the fairy.
Dex save, you say?
Mm-hmm.
It's a 19.
15.
Better. Thank you. Tidbit takes 19 points of slashing damage. Sylvie takes half of that, so 8, right? 6? Wait, no, 8. 8, half of 18.
Yeah. I was like, no, you're right the first time. I'll take less, though.
Wait, is a 9. Man, 9 points of damage because half of 18. I was looking at 8
You're
and 3
both wrong.
And Tidbit has I guess it doesn't matter, but it has a disadvantage on attack rolls for his next turn. Not that he makes those.
No.
If you were to make an attack, it's at disadvantage, bitch. And as end of Logger's turn or end of Logger's action, so it is now Tidbit's turn. They have these little actions that go in between turns. My brain. He used his. Boom.
Well, Logger still has that spell augment on them. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
The one that
okay.
unbubbled.
Bubble didn't work. We're gonna try banishing them.
Love it.
Take him out. All right.
Charisma 18 minus 5 to your roll.
Oh my god, there's literally no way he can make that. He's a -2. That is a 12 minus 7, so no.
Fail.
He out of existence.
Tidbit just waving by. Yes.
Anything else from you, Titty?
I'm just gonna move away from that elf. I'm just gonna start going backwards. I should have been going backwards the whole
Yeah, you
time.
get behind me,
Let's keep
Tidbit.
that going.
Just keep going backwards.
Move my humble 25 feet away.
Perfect. Oh, this little tree is just not having a great time. It's just never here. This man will not make another turn, so he's gonna do what makes sense. Tidbit, I need you to make a deck save.
Ran away.
It said, "Bring my friend back."
Okay, 19.
You bitch. It's going to be. Oh, that's the wrong thing.
A Tidbit.
11 points of lightning damage. Constitution check. It is, or concentration check. It is DC 11.
Okay. Plus 3, 17.
Oh, he stays away for now. End of his turn. He is at this point on one knee. He's like coughing up blood. The man is going down. But we jump outside. Ursine is getting shot at by a dude in the woods. Who you can see, so he doesn't get to add his extra damage. Which
I think I'm
sucks.
pretty close. I think I'm pretty close too, unless he moves. Unless he moves.
He's gonna try to move. I don't know if this will work, but he's going to try it. He's going to use an ability that lets him turn invisible and take the hide action. What does your Hunter's Mark do? Does this counteract that? Actually, don't know. He just wants to live and kill.
Yes. So I have gone online to see what people say about like turning invisible and stuff. And I think that I think that if I cast it on them when I see them, I have like sort of like, it's not like a physical mark like or anything. It's like, oh, I'm like sort of aware of where you are, which is so it persists. Yes, but I can but I can still try to like find them,
Gotcha.
with advantage, regardless as to if you want to give me the 1d6 or not.
Boom, I see a CC. D6 would definitely still happen. He's just gonna yeah, I just wanted to know if he was invisible or not for mechanical purpose on his end. So it sounds like he is, and so he is going to make his attacks at you. I can make this hide check. He's also invisible. Oh, okay, that's good. He beats your passive by quite a bit. I will see if you can attack him after he makes his attack, or if you can see him after he makes his attack. He turns invisible, takes the hide, and he also can do his attacks from that. So he's gonna pop out of invisibility, but he gives himself advantage on that, which was the whole point. Thank God. First rolled a 4, then I rolled a 14 for a over 20 to hit on the first one, and then his second attack will come out.
My AC is 14, so I don't think they hit.
Ooh, you are right. Oh no, it was a 14 plus 7.
Okay, no, that most definitely hits.
Yeah.
That's a 20 or something.
Yeah, the second one does not hit because it's a 13. So the advantage helps, and he's gonna do some damage, which is 17 points of force/piercing damage. He pops.
How much
out of
force? How much piercing?
Piercing was 10, and force was 7.
No.
And he is now revisible, or he's now not invisible. He did still make a crazy high perception check or stealth check, but now you can make your perceptions with advantage to see if you can see where he is in his new space.
Nat 20, first try. Let's see if I make 2.
See you.
Nope, I don't make 2.
Perfect. It's like you know exactly where he is. He's predictable at this point. As he starts to think he has the upper hand. End of his turn, and now your turn.
Gonna run as close to him as possible and shoot him for a 16 to hit for first one.
And you're in melee range.
I'm in melee range.
I know you have the. So you're good.
I'm 13 to hit for a second.
13 does not hit.
Okay.
My ball.
$15 piercing.
15 piercing. Where's it? Oh.
That blink out of existence. Goodbye.
Fire sign.
Get right into his face. Just vanished.
That's literally what's happening to me.
Yeah. I'm in the ethereal plane, if that means anything.
Exactly what's happening just into the sky.
Oh, so do we see each other real quick? Hey! Are we within 60 feet? Because I can see you if we're within 60 feet.
Nah,
We probably
he's a
portal to
different
another
place.
room, so it's probably further away.
Yeah. Okay,
That's
and so
funny.
end of your turn, Sharp's turn.
Okay. What does it cost to dispel a concentration spell? Is this an action?
Free action. You just gotta stop it.
Stopping. Walls coming down. This thing's no longer hand in Dad's throat, or is it still there?
That is what she ended her turn at, so she's still on top of him.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Beat that hoe.
That's what she's doing.
Do this without getting him. The problem is he's here, so I don't want to kill him. Okay, when it says each creature in a line, does that mean on the ground, or is that like a pole? Is that like a pole or a fence?
It's
I'll just get her from the side.
Damn it, it's a fence.
Oh.
What if I
I
turn
think unless you're like
sideways?
10 feet up.
Okay. I need to kill this thing. But fuck. Scorching Ray? Is that in line too? You can
That's
hurl
a targeted attack.
Okay.
It would just hit her.
I'll do Scorching Ray in a 3rd level slot.
Pew pew pew.
Ba-ba.
Yes, so I'll roll 3 of them. Right? Yeah.
Yes.
Everyone
Make me a wisdom save.
I know what you're doing. And I screwed. I'm not. What is it? Wisdom save? Oh,
Yeah.
I have a +0 to wisdom. It's a 2.
Ooh, that is not the best for you. You go to start the casting spell, and she's still holding eye contact with you, and she uses an ability called Fake Continence. When a creature who can see Sylvie targets her with an attack, spell, or power, wisdom saving throw, or be blinded until the end of your next turn. So you can still make those attacks. They're just at disadvantage now.
So the attack's still going through, or it stops at attack?
Yeah, you can still make the attacks. You just have to roll. You have to roll.
Oh, at a
with
disadvantage of a 2? Okay, let's see. This will get so much worse, probably.
No, your attack rolls have disadvantage. So whatever your scorching razor to hit, so you just gotta do them all at disadvantage. So you can still make your.
So for that first one, I rolled a 2 and a 10. Oh, I see. 10 and a 4. So that one's gonna fail because that's gonna be a 14. Well, it's a 14.
No,
it's a
plus
10. 16 and a 21. 16.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And
16 does not hit.
Oh shit.
Sorry.
I
played you.
Number. That's 15. So this is 25 and a 27. 25 and 27.
Yes. Okay. Yeah.
1.
Yeah, hotter each time. Come on, Endeavor. I see you.
Dang it. I'm here. All right, so that's 6. Come on, Midoriya. All right, 3.
I just been watched so much of that. 3 points of.
I need to.
3 points
No.
of scorching
Hey.
ray. It was more like a
Better than
scorching,
me.
like little firework you buy on the discount aisle.
Yes, and she looks at you and she's not happy because it's now her turn. Well, actually, you
Wait.
still have your bonus action.
Yeah, I was about to say
Your little thing.
now Munster can see it, so Munster's gonna fire.
There you go.
Munster got a 22.
That's a hit.
So that is these 3. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
11.
And then that's it.
Boom. Copy. She is going to make some attacks on your blind ass. Do. Okay, let's see. What is my hit? Oh, okay, that's 22 for the first one.
I'm going to shield.
Okay, what's your AC now?
It is a 19. Oh, wait, you said 22.
Yeah, but there's still more attacks coming, so it
Okay.
may still help you out. Okay, and the second one also goes through,
Dang it!
and the third one gets blocked by the shield.
Okay.
So she makes 2 attacks on you.
All right.
As she lets go. She lets go of his neck and she lunges at you in quickness. And that is going to be 21 points of slashing damage.
Oof. All right.
And then she blinks out of existence.
Oh gosh, you monster! I'm just going to yell out as my free action. I get why you left home, Desiree.
Accurate.
Lord Accurate screams. It's the childhood trauma. Back to Desiree. Speaking of the devil, you are flying. Oh, you are on the ground, 30 feet away from the Princess of Venom, who is in a slow strutting pursuit of you.
We're gonna do a rinse and repeat, so I need her to make me another dex save because another flame strike is coming at her.
Okay, well, her plus is not gonna help because she rolled a 4 on the dice, so I'm assuming it's a fail. But let me just check. It could be a plus 28. Who knows?
I'm gonna start rolling.
It was a what save?
It's a 16.
But it was a dex.
Yeah, dex save.
I wrote a 6.
Oh, I'm missing the one before that, but
Ooh.
oh, I did way better this time. That's
Even with
gonna
advantage, it
be
was bad.
36 total.
my
16 of that is fire, 20 of that is radiant.
Mm.
And I'm gonna go ahead and wild shape again and get another 60 feet away from her and hope that it's not 90 for her range. Oh, goody!
Fun fact: it is exactly 90 feet. That is her range.
Erica's actually 90 in 1 inch.
Just 90 and a half, just right outside of that. Okay, she is going to. Can't even attack Ursine because he also fucking blinked away. Damn it! Okay, so she's gonna have to keep attacking.
Wow.
She can't. She wants to touch you so bad. You just keep running away from her. Okay.
That's what I do best.
I'm not talking to you.
Damn.
16 to hit. Oh, an 11 and an 18.
The 16 is my AC.
It's a tighter defender, so 1 goes through. Damn, getting bad at this.
Not on me. Maybe on him.
You didn't die so far tonight. Well, almost.
I'm at the doorstep.
Oh my
You're
god.
not even a person. You take 10 points of poison and piercing.
Oh shoot, I'm still wild shape. Let's go.
And she gets a little bit
Bitch
closer to you. And that is... that's all she can do. Okay, end of her turn. Super sad face. Frog and Theory. Tuval is on his last leg in front of you, and Logger is, banished. Just so, Sylvie, it's on you.
Okay. For my free action, I'm gonna look over at Tidbit and just be like, Tidbit, when I finish this one off, please bring the next one in. Thank you. To which point I am going to actually cast Enlarge on myself.
Okay.
Yeah.
She's a medium-sized creature.
Yeah, and I'll get that extra D4 now. And then because I cast a spell, I get that melee attack. Which will be an 18 to hit.
That does not hit.
Ah,
He is a big bitch.
Big.
then never mind. He's still up.
Just the one attack. Okay, so
Yeah,
Tidbit,
yeah.
your turn.
I'm medium sized now, though.
I'm going to
Take care of yourself,
You-
Tidbit.
use an action to make an emboldening bond between me and Sylvie. Get us that extra D4 a turn. And then I think bonus action, I'm gonna healing word myself at like 3rd level. Try not to die. I'm super
Sure.
bloody right now.
All right. End of your turn. Tuval, what is he going to do? He's really just biding his time at this point. Is he
Unfortunately.
fucking dying? Man, oh man, oh man. Man, oh man, oh man. He is going to...
Quick, someone hit him.
Right? I'm also let it be known I'm provoking him.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right next to him too, and he can't get away from you. He's no longer frightened, but he's not
You can
trying
try to get away.
Ugh. Oh man. Okay, he's gonna do... He didn't expect to be alive this turn. Last one he's got. Tidbit, deck save. What is that concentration gone?
30-20.
Ooh.
Okay. You take 10 points of damage, and your concentration check is a DC 10.
Let's go, Tidbit.
Okay, so 5.
Yeah! I mean, as Lager pops back into existence. Good! And he's there. He can finally take a fucking turn. He's back. He has all the energy that I just exuberated, but in his body, and he's going to make...
Do it again, bro. It's your
wait.
only hope.
He's got one chance to do this before he gets fucking bopped out again. That's not helpful. Okay, he's gonna make
Bop to the top.
melee attacks on Tanner. Sylvie, he gonna beat your ass. He's gonna try
Don't
to.
try.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keyword. Try.
17.
That is my AC.
Okay,
But
so
no.
Tighter Defender, a 28. That was crazy. That jumped up.
That's crazy.
and then an 18 again.
Dude.
Sure, 2 of them hit me.
Okay. Perfect.
Well, not perfect. Not 3.
It's like his
Right,
first
thank
attack
you.
since he's been here. 21 points of bludgeoning damage. I almost said slamming damage. 21 points of bludgeoning damage.
I'm at 67 now.
And that is end of its turn. That's all I can fucking do. Lie. I lie.
No, that's all. That's all.
He ends its turn, and that is all he can do. But Tuval has one ability he can use called Tactical Push. He shouts a command, and he says, "Hit him again!" And the logger will make another attack.
And miss.
Shut up! You shut your mouth. It's an 18. Barely made it. Barely. Plus, no. Oh my god. 666.
Oh wait, I'm gonna reaction Silvery Barbs that.
You. Okay. Well, maybe 18 damage.
And Tidbit gets advantage on whatever he does.
I rolled higher. You take 18 points of damage.
Whatever.
And it's the end of their turn. Ursine, so it's gonna be Volley. You're invisible, or you're doing your thing.
I'm not even there.
Yeah, I know, but you know who is? Oracle. What is my
And my echo. My echo's there too. And there are some drakes that I guess just sort of got disinterested with the fight.
he has been moving around, so they've been doing this whole tracking thing, and then they don't have the same perception skills. They're not the most useful without their masters,
It's
but
like
they're trying
water
to.
cooler out there with the drakes, like they just like appear. I'm not doing that.
That might be
I see nicely. Wasn't nice enough.
What is? Oh yeah. Okay, so one on the. Oh wait, no, because I've already attacked the Echo once, and so I've got an idea of what's going on there. She's gonna assume he's safe if you're not here. And you can just bring it back. He's gonna double down on. He sees Venom out there, and he's like, "This is not part of the plan." And so he's gonna change his focus to support his leader, and he's gonna make his attacks on Urka.
Does he move to do that?
He wouldn't move. It actually doesn't have to move very far because his range is freaking crazy.
But actually, my echo's gone. Never mind. I'm sorry. I'd forgotten about that.
Oh yeah, because you didn't remanifest it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so these are the 2 attacks are gonna go to Erica. 24 and a 25. Oh my god. Okay. You're on the run. Plus. It's not personal. 26 damage.
That does unwild shape me.
Like a phoenix. It's like down and up and down and up, and it's like take that bird down. And that is his turn. Ursine.
How far did they move from where they were? Because we were in melee range.
Yes. It just moved. It has 35 feet movement speed, so it moves 35 feet back. It was running one way, and now it's running back to kind of just close the distance. It does have a crazy range though, so it didn't even have to move, but it doesn't know where you went. So
I'll move, or I appear from ether space, 10 feet in the direction of the guys. They're like 25 feet away. I will manifest my echo. Another fucking. I'm so sorry for cursing. I did not mean to do that.
Please stop doing that. If you say one more damn cuss word, I might poop.
I'm so sorry. I'm gonna put them 15 feet ahead of me.
you're 25 back.
So they're 10 feet away. And I'm going to go ahead and do an attack. That is going to be a 14 to hit.
On that is not hit.
Does an 18 hit?
That does hit.
Splendid. Let's go. 11 piercing damage. And then I blink out of existence.
Literally living Cheddar's fight in reverse. Love that. And as you blink out of existence, it is Sharp's turn,
Yeah,
and there is
blinking out of existence. This is what I'm doing. Okay? Alright? Look, I'm here to get a freaking impact for resource, alright? These people are crazy. I might not survive on my own, but, like, at this point, this place is so wild, we're probably going to do best together. I have mobile, so I don't provoke opportunity attacks, so I'm going to... Is there multiple portals in this room? Like, other doorways to other rooms?
no.
Great. I'm running 15 feet to that one. I'm just going to look at Dad and be like, be right back.
Monologue over him. Roll away.
So now I'm in the room where Ursine was, right?
Yes. Ursine has blinked out of existence, so he's not in this space. The person you can see is Venom, a new person you have not or met before, is a princess rather, and then you see Desiree is on the ground and coming out of being wild shape. You see feathers
Like
kind
changing. Where are Tidbit and Sylvie in another room?
Yeah, they're in the room where you had dinner.
Oh.
That's where you left them.
Oh, just gonna throw my hands up. They're everywhere. As I'm doing my next moves, I'm yelling out to Desiree that your dad is dying in the other room.
Great.
Yeah, just
Oh my god.
a little bit of stress there. Can I position
No tact.
myself in this room with the remaining 25 feet where if I were to do a big aerial effect that is 10-foot radius, I could just get this venom?
How much movement speed do you have?
I have 25 left.
Yes, because she's 30 feet away from the portal. And so she would be she'd be in your radius, but she would not be within melee range of you. But you'd be close. You can get just close enough that she would be inside of that effect.
Perfect. Then as I'm yelling this, I'm casting Shatter, so my voice is booming with thunder, and basically every inanimate object takes this damage, and the thing has to roll a Constitution saving throw. Gotta be an 18.
It gets real loud in here.
Yeah, super loud.
Con save 18. Got a +1. I would an 11.
11. Okay, so they take 10 thunder damage. And then I'm gonna run back another 15 feet, dip my head in the portal, and is that a thing? Is that a thing?
Just put your head in the portal.
I mean,
Sure.
I have enough movement where I could literally go back in and come back out with 5 more feet.
Yeah, the only problem is, like, do you have a neck? I mean, you could absolutely have roll through
I
there.
see what you're saying. All right, yeah, I'm just gonna go back 15 feet, jump back in the portal, so that's 20, and then use my bonus action to tell the robot to get in here and fight, and then jump with my last feet back to the other side of the portal. And then the robot has 15 feet, so they can jump right at the edge of the portal, like right beside me, and fire at the thing.
Perfect.
Nice. 26.
Yes, portal tag.
Hits.
Ooh, big rolls. 17 points of force, and it's pushed 5 feet away.
Yes. She looks unamused and in pain.
Good.
End of your turn. Invisigirl. Let's see what she does. Oh, what's her speed? I would love. Oh, do I want to? I would love a charisma saving throw from uh the Nicholsons, both of them, please.
Oh no.
It was an 18. Surprisingly good for Des.
Okay.
Okay.
You hear a giggle in your head.
I'm using a flash of genius for my charisma, which will give me a 19. 14 plus 5.
You hear giggles in your head as the nymph reappears out of her blink, and nothing happens because you don't take half damage from that. And she stands there.
Nice.
End of her turn. Desiree. You see a new player on the battlefield, and your old friend Princess is not looking the best. A little singed around the edges, some might say.
I'm torn because I am also not looking the best. So I think I need to give a mass cure wounds
Yes.
to anyone that might be within 30 feet of me, but I think that's only Sharp.
Wait. Yeah.
But I'm still
also,
gonna do it anyways.
Yeah, I mean, it's only the only two people. Only other person in that space with you is Ursine, who's not near you, and
But
also
I'm not.
also
And
not in
the
this plane of
other
existence.
two, you would have to use movement, maybe provoke opportunity attack, so you might lose your health before you get a chance. So you might as well strengthen both of us.
You don't have to
Yeah.
sell her on it.
Yeah, I know. Like,
I was gonna do it anyways. But,
it would be totally cool to do.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask
Fucking
you
heal
rules
me.
myself. Just for me.
let me roll some
What
dice.
should be like
I'm here for
5?
it.
You just never know here.
No, but with 5d8s, it was 18, which is insanely low.
Hey,
I'll take
18 more
it.
hit points than you had.
I'm up to 57 now, so
Hey,
half of my
Hey, more than
HP.
me.
I look better. I would say I'm just gonna stay put. I'm scared. I think they're gonna hit me regardless of where I'm at, so might as well stay put. And I'm out of wild shape, so I'm out of bonus actions.
Oof.
all right. It is Miss Venom. If you're nasty, she is going to. Oh God, I wish she was faster.
I love to hear the distraught.
Right.
This girl been flashing in and out. It's like, oh, I can't move the entire battlefield. Yes.
Uh,
I mean, she could just action dash, but you know.
but then I can't attack. But I'm pretty sure
Aw.
I'm close enough to Scott that I can get to him and then make a ranged attack. So that's what she will do. Venom is going to. Her eyes look at Desiree. She sees this healing come out of her, and she's like, "Who are you healing in this time of need besides you?" Looks back and see this weird ass machine, which just like makes her mad because she's like, "Oh, this is again, this everything against me." It's that guy from Imperial Parents. She's like, "Fairy godparents," and that's her energy. She's like, "What are you?" Actually, turns on and she darts at you, not dashing. She's not strutting. She's running now, and she's gonna make a melee attack on you. Actually, she's gonna start with a ranged attack and then make a melee attack. So we're gonna assume that she has the ability to hit. Let's see. Okay, it's gonna be a. God damn it! The range attack's a 12.
Yes.
I'm gonna assume that misses. And the melee attack's a 13. What are the plus 9s for? What are the plus 9s for? I get it here. Okay, it's fine. Now she
Not too
missed.
hurt.
So I feel like okay, well, she's gonna have to make another attack at you since she missed the first two.
Yeah, it's just it would be embarrassing otherwise.
I rolled a 2.
Again?
Right. So
The
she.
2 King is back.
I'm consistent. I hate it. All right, Princess Venom is done. She's planted herself next to Sharp, which surely will not go well for her. But it is Sylvie and Tidbit's turn. Lager is back, and Tuval is still taking the knee, armored up to the gods. No pun intended.
Right?
Needs to go.
Right. I'm hurting a little here. I'm a little under half. So I'm going to reach out with the hand I don't have my chain mace in at Logger and cast Vampiric Touch.
That's a melee attack, correct? Or it's a melee spell attack.
It is.
Okay. You are rolling with disadvantage. AC is 16. You get 17 to hit.
So far, so good. Yeah, 17 was the lowest. Sure.
Do some damage.
The
to
other one was
yourself.
a 25. I can say that just to make myself feel better.
Both hit, so don't worry. Either way, you're fine.
That's not a lot. That'll be 12 necrotic damage, and I'll get half of that back in HP.
Perfect.
And then I am going to reach out and use my melee attack on Tuval. (16 plus 9, 25). That's got to hit, my man.
It does. It does hit him.
It better fuck it up. 14 bludgeoning damage.
In his dying breath, he says, "I see you for who you are." And he keels over in his heavy ass armor. He's like, ah! Falls over. If only someone could heal him. But alas, he's the healer. So
Alas.
alas. Okay. Action, bonus action. Anything else from you? Wait, did you use your bonus action?
That was I didn't do my bonus action, but I'm gonna save my augments because I only have so many more of those.
Her. Oh, titty. Tuval is down. No more lightning rains on you.
Let's try and make that tree blind again.
Okay. That is a Con
Con
save?
save.
Gotcha.
That tree's already out, I guess.
It's a 19. Actually,
Okay.
it's a 22.
All right. They're doing
Forgot about my
just
T4.
fine.
I
That's
still
it
have those
for Tidbit.
D4s, right, Tidbit?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Once a turn.
Boom, bop. All right. Anything else from you today?
I think free action just kind of turned to Sylvie. Just so you know, the tree's not blind.
Thank you, Tidbit.
It's a good thing to state. Tree doesn't have eyes, but it is also not blind. All right. And that is your turn. So that's Logger's turn. I need strength saving throws from both my friends.
I have advantage on those right now because I'm enlarged.
Oh, I was like, wow. Okay. That makes sense. Your
Because
strength
they're
can't be that
really
high, though.
bad.
I was gonna say,
It's
your strength
not.
can't be that high, though. You're-
And take that D4 on it, too.
That will be a 17, though. The -1.
Ooh.
22.
Hey.
Oh, the little one's got strength.
Man, oh man, oh man. You see the tree makes a break for the portal, and as it's going out, it extends its arms at you, attempting to grapple you as it starts to wrap around you and pull you. Starts to pull you as it walks through the portal, trying to pull you through the portal. But as it passes through the portal, you make the saves, and you are not grappled and pulled with it. But it leaves your space, or it leaves that
Yeah, do I
area.
get an
of the portal.
opportunity attack on that?
Absolutely do.
Perfect. Because of my Muse and Discord shield, I can actually use cantrips or leveled spells as opportunity attacks. So I'm going to blue flame blade it. And that will be an 18 to hit.
Hits.
That will be 14 bludgeoning damage and 13 fire damage.
And then 13 fire.
Yeah.
Boom. Okay. Copy that. All right. And that is the end of its turn. Those were attacks of opportunity. It is Ursine and Volley. Volley is gonna go first. Oh, now you're back. Are you here or did you blink out again? You
Oh
blinked
no,
out
I'm
again.
out. I'm out. Yeah. Sorry, bud.
Oh, Desiree. Attacks. Here we come. I'm gonna make an attack at ooh. I'm gonna make an attack, not at Desiree. I'm gonna make an attack at Sharp and an attack at Gouda? Munster? What's his name?
Munster.
Munster.
I just want to
'cause I'm
say, I'm
pretty-
in 5 feet of the portal, so none of this fancy behind me stuff.
You're good, you're good. And you know the only thing that's inside that portal is the dying man.
Okay,
So, but not.
yeah, an ethereal named Giggly Girl.
Yeah. Well, she's now in front of you. She's
Oh!
on the battlefield with you. You just
Okay.
you passed the saves because she appeared, she laughed in your heads, and you both just ignored
That's
it.
who that was, gotcha.
Yeah. So okay, it's making plus a 25 to hit you, and
Shield.
then
No, I'm not gonna shield, that wouldn't help.
and a 13 to hit the contraption. I don't know what its
14?
AC is. A 13.
A 13. Let me see, I forget what their AC
Yeah.
is. I have it written down.
Please be low.
AC is 18.
What the hell?
Yeah.
Like it's made out of machinery or something. Okay. So I
That's a
hit
good thing
you.
about 'em. They hit hard, and it's hard to hit.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
They're
I'm not mad
expensive
about that.
too, so it's good.
They are. I had to spend a lot of years learning to put magic in metal.
Mm-hmm.
Plus-
But you can mend it too, right? You can cast
Mhm.
mending on it.
Yep, and heal.
Sick as hell.
17 points of damage to you.
Ow.
Mix of piercing and force.
Okay.
And that is my 2 attacks. And it is going to be Ursine's turn.
So there's another person in the ethereal plane with me?
Not anymore.
Not currently.
Not currently.
Oh,
Splendid.
Actually, hold on, because she has to roll that. There is someone in the ethereal plane with you.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay, I'm gonna lock eyes with them. This is awkward, and then pop back into existence. Because we can't interact with each other at all. So we're probably just like waiting for a couple seconds next to each other. Like, hey, I'm gonna hit you. Not if I hit
Back to the
you.
material plane.
What are you doing here?
Yeah. Cool. So I pop back in. Hey guys, I'm here too. Because you don't know I'm here yet. I'm now
Just kill
physical.
him.
He's in the woods doing things.
Yeah. I'm going to have my echo run up to melee range of the Mr. Dex man. And I'm going to me personally shoot them with my bow. Natural
Like,
20. Does a natural 20 hit?
Yes.
Yeah, cool.
Actually, they're immune to
yeah.
nat 20s.
Oh, dang!
Oh.
It's a dirty 30.
I think that is a thing for this mithril armor, but
And then
whatever.
a 15 to hit for the second
15
attack.
does not hit.
Okay. Phew. And that's like double damage plus roll again. Not double damage, like max damage roll again.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna need to pull out a calculator because I'm bad at mental math.
Listen, you see me do it. It's painful. I'm trying to see.
Okay.
Tell me.
Wow. Gonna be 36 piercing.
Oh
Total.
my god.
And I am, and my echo's gonna run at it. I'm gonna use the unleash incarnation, and it's gonna do just a quick little melee attack.
Okay.
Yeah. And that is not enough to hit. It's like a 12 or something. Now, granted, I'm not good at mental math, but I know it's less than 50.
All right. The volley is on their last leg, but they are still up. We jump over to Sharp's turn. Sharp, now there loggers on the field, so there's a giant tree on the field. Princess of Venom is also on the field. And then you know
I am
that
also.
Ursine is fighting someone. And you do not currently see the giggling whisper.
So there's 2 bad guys on the field.
Mm-hmm. A tree and a dryad. The dryad
And
looks bad. Oh, the dryad's also in front of you.
okay.
Options.
Yeah, I'm looking at a specific one. 5 feet away. Force damage. I'm thinking about exploding. As an action.
Oh, the machine. I was like, you gonna blow up?
Okay. How far away is the furthest monster from me?
That you can see, Logger is standing right outside his portal, so he's like 45 feet away from you currently. And then Venom is in melee range with you because she ran up and missed. For Princess.
All right, I'm going to turn to get them in a line. And then
Okay.
I'm going to cast. How far does this go? 30 feet long? Damn. Let me try to get a longer one. 20 feet high.
And I'm a grower, not a shower.
Period.
60 feet long. Perfect. I'm going to get in line with them and cast a wall of fire right through them.
Rude.
Yes.
Okay.
20 feet high, 1 foot thick. Dexterity saving throws.
All right. Ooh.
And it's 5d8. Sounded like Conagen.
Dexterity.
5d8.
Oh gosh. Venom for sure fails. So Princess fails because she rolled poorly. Oh gosh. -1 for Logger. He also fails.
They
2
take
fails.
22 points of fire damage. And
Nice.
if they end their turn, and it does another 5d8, or if you enter it for the first time. And then I'm gonna tell Mr. Robotnik here to shoot the weak one.
That would be Miss Princess, who looks like Desiree, but not on purpose.
Well, let's put her out of her misery. That's a 29.
That for sure hits.
And that's gonna be
Kill that hoe.
14 points of force damage and pushed 5 feet back.
Yeah, that thing goes straight through her center, and she falls over. And you hear a verbal reaction from everyone not in the party who is aware of this. Even the ones you hear the giggle in your head is like a surprise sigh, and then you hear verbal like dismay from the rest of her party as she goes down for the count. Princess of Venom is deceased.
I am done.
And there's a working wall of fire straight through her.
Finish him off, Des.
Yeah. All right, I'll ask you meta question. We're back at the top of initiative order. It is 9:55. Do you think you're gonna kill these? Gonna keep going with these last three?
I think we should end it here. Otherwise, it's gonna take another 20
Oh yeah,
minutes.
perfect. I was like, I was fine. I was
I got
so
Des
bad.
got to get the last word in though for sure. After this, if it's the top of turn order, real fast because
Yeah.
as she dies, she's gonna walk over and kind of look over the top of her body and be like,
Oh, also Desiree, before you say that, because also your Card Raising Flames also does activate. Thank you. So a fire comes out, and then a fire kind of rises out of her, and it kind of lingers there.
She's gonna walk over to her body and look over her and goes, "If you knew anything at all, you would have known I don't bleed." And she's gonna spit on her body, and she's gonna turn around and she's gonna walk away slowly.
Sylvie is so upset they didn't see that.
Do you
I
take the
witnessed it.
healing from the flame?
No, I think she would, since it can go to another creature within that range, I think she would do the damage to her to add insult to injury of the 1d6.
Just
Like, make her body, like, crunch a little bit more.
perfect. Yeah. So the extra fire just kind of builds up in front of her spectrally, and then it just kind of, as you spit, just kind of, and her body turns to ash as she is sent back to the ether. And we will stop right there. Last remaining on the field is just for brains. Logger still stands, looking not the worst. He wasn't in the fight most of the time. Logger the tree is still standing. Tuval the tactician has been taken down. Princess Venom has been taken down. Volley the hunter is in the woods and looks absolutely terrible, but he is still up. And then Sylphie the Silent is currently unseen and also not doing the worst. So three challengers remain, and I'm sure they will have a fun time next week when we come back to the Adventures in Sylvanel. What the Fae, the Odyssey of Chaos. Thank you all for joining us this week. Thank you, players, for not dying, except who did die, which was good because that lets you level up, miss level 14. Hey! And so we will see how all these things go as we start to move into more chaos in this here Sylvanel game. Thank you all for joining us, guys. Bye.
Bye.
Good night.